Hello everyone, I hope you all are fine. In today's science video, we'll start chapter number 12, Light and Shadows. Now children, what is light? Yes, light is an invisible energy which causes in us the sensation of vision. Now when a hard opaque object comes in the way of light and blocks the light, it forms a shadow. We have already learned in the previous class that some objects are luminous whereas some are non-luminous. Now see the given picture. Identify the luminous and non-luminous things from the given picture. I hope you remember the definitions. Yes, all bodies which emit light are luminous bodies, and the bodies which do not emit light are the non-luminous bodies. Now try and think. Think about it. Yes, you are right. The sun, diya, and the bulb are luminous, whereas the table, the kite, and the bed are non-luminous bodies. Now you know that the sun, diya, and bulb, they emit their own light, whereas the table, the kite, and the bed, they do not have their own light but reflect the light energy falling on them, and hence they become visible to us. So we call them as non-luminous. Now the non-luminous objects are made by different materials. Some materials will allow the light to pass through them, whereas the some other materials will not allow the light to pass through them. Now see in the picture, the moon, the tree, and this shoes, book, and the chair, all of them are non-luminous objects as they do not emit light. They are visible to us because they reflect the light falling on them. The next topic is materials and light. There are different types of materials on the basis of how much amount of light they pass. Okay? Now any material through which light energy can pass partially or wholly is called as optical medium. Different materials allow different amount of light to pass through them. Materials can be grouped on the basis of how much amount of light they pass. Now first is transparent materials. Materials that allow all the light to pass through them are called as transparent materials. Now children, can you guess the examples of transparent materials? Yes, the clear glass is an example of transparent material. Then clean water is also an example of transparent material. Some kinds of plastic, like plastic films, they are also transparent. The next is materials that allow some amount of light to pass through them. They are called as translucent materials. First was transparent, and the second type of materials are translucent materials. Now try and find out some examples. Okay, the colored glass, they are translucent. Then dirty water is also translucent. And the third example is a sheet of paper rubbed with oil. They all allow only some amount of light to pass. The third type of objects are those materials which completely block the light. They are called as opaque materials. Now you can also say that those bodies which do not allow the light energy to pass through them are called as opaque bodies. Now some examples are mud, then wood and mirror. Yes children, mirror is also opaque material because it is glass coated with metal film on one of its surface. Now look at the picture and try and identify which objects are transparent, which is translucent and which is opaque. Think about it. Now time is running. Children, your time is over. Now you can see that the glass mug is made up of transparent material. The engine is made up of opaque material and the glass window was made by translucent material. Now let's summarize what we have studied in today's video. We have studied about luminous objects and non-luminous objects, and we have studied three different types of materials. Transparent materials, materials that allow all the light to pass through them are called transparent materials. Example, clean water, clear glass, etc. Next was translucent materials. Materials that allow some amount of light to pass through them are called translucent materials. Example, dirty water. Third was opaque materials. Materials that completely block the light are called as opaque materials. Example, wood, mirror, mud, etc. Now children, I hope you have understood today's topic. Thank you for watching the video. Press the like button if you like the video. Bye bye.